This is... I'm once again back with Mass Effect. So, last time we had returned to the Citadel to check in with Nasana Dantius and a couple of other things. We're down to trying to find our last keeper. And let's get to this. Actually, did I check over here? No. Actually, Admiral Kohoku was there, so I don't think I looked at this side either. And, of course, there is the last keeper. Wave! We did it. We got all of the keepers. Just checking that you guys were actually hearing me. Sorry. But yeah, that is every single keeper in the game. Let's see if... Show scanner... Let's see... Jalid and Chorban. Okay, I think that if we head down to C-Sec we can see at least one of them. But yeah, we found every single keeper in the mission, which is all the keepers in the game.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Okay, that actually does sound pretty cool. Because it's not even that we know his that we don't have to guess his emotions. We will know his emotion.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Yeah, sure thing, Avina. We met up with some guy that claims to have worked with our mother. So when we get back to the Normandy, we can check on that. And there was a quest marker here last time. That is gone now. So I think that we are all good.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be
Excellent.
honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
They very well should. No, it's not that way. It should be this way. To check, see if Chorban is around since we finished our quest, but one of them is usually there. But no, they're not. So back to the Normandy and fixing more problems.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Very true. We're working on it, at least.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Okay, let's go to the comm room and see if we can talk to our mother.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, Exo Shepard.
Shepard speak. Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
Me
I
either,
know what that's
but
like. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
an
What
incident?
kind of incident?
You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
Ground
I
side?
don't understand.
Yeah.
What happened out there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. Humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling.
Fair enough.
Culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
And using all the terms that we use for cattle and various other farm animals. So, just think about that for a second. Although I don't think that we implant control devices. Not on the one I grew up on, anyway.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
Okay. Well, probably, being honest, it probably wasn't helping that you were covering for him as often as you could, but yeah, do need to talk about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
Well, since we're still technically on the Citadel. Hi, Presley. Can't take a screenshot. But it's on the internet now of Presley just floating in mid-air. Might as well take these two out. Just have something
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Just need to get to ward access and talk to Zabaleta.
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offers an inside look at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
If you wouldn't mind continuing, because that is pretty interesting. But no, of course not. Okay, actually no, that might be, yeah, that's Presidium. Wards access.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects.
Still?
Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
They are adequately defended. This just had extenuating circumstances.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I spoke to my mother.
Yeah.
She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not going to give you money to drink yourself to
Psychiatrist.
death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. she always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Good man. And hopefully they will actually give him what he actually needs and not just suppress it with drugs. Not that sometimes the drugs are needed, but...
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
Nice Brent Dolly. Alright, back to CSEC, and away we go. Okay.
Exogeny Corp recently released an official statement regarding their missing survey team in the Hades Gamma Cluster. According to the statement, the remains of the survey team were discovered not far from their abandoned research camp. There were no survivors. It is
They'd all been
believed the
turned into
researchers
husks.
were the victims of a random attack by raiders or mercenaries. Names will be released after next of kin are notified.
Yeah, I'm not so convinced.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Okay. Well, he said he'd go to the VAO, so let's just check to see if we can. Yeah, we don't tell her. It's all good. So let's show off. To the Voyager cluster.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
That's quite a delay.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
Okay. What's the problem?
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
Are you serious?
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
That's a long way from Turian space.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
That ain't good. But we'll handle
get
it.
on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Just gotta open the window for some fresh air. Okay, so Tremor has a bunch of nitrogen. Sabine has a Turian insignia. Danuka has nothing. Sanedma has... Ooh, let's see what they have. Polonium. Okay. And Agabinium. We can land on. Okay, this is where the nuke is. There's the whole weekend from that.
The signal is coming from a mine?
Smells like ambush, Commander.
I concur. This did not crash. Someone moved it here.
This is not good. Yeah, but we still have to disarm it.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Let's hope that they just don't know what they have and not someone who wants to use it maliciously. Because even the small one can do a ton of damage. And because of all the trouble we've gone through lately, I'm just gonna save here. no one's here at least, which I can't tell is good or bad. Okay, one way down, and one way that's spread out. Okay, there.
What the hell?
And that was not good.
Shepard, at last.
What do you... at last?
Have we met?
You don't remember me. No matter. I remember you. I never forget anyone I've fought. My name is Ilanos Haliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
A pretty big
Most
leader.
criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
So you're the one that attacked Elysium.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed because of you. Your damnable holding action.
Joker, can you hear me?
My crew will come for me.
Let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
Flip.
It doesn't have to be like this, Haliot.
Empty words from a dead man. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
No one... we don't panic? And we
We've
try
got
and
air
disarm
and
it.
light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
Okay, that's one hardpoint disabled. And that's all three. So good news is the nuke is gone. Bad news is we have to find a way out of here. Well, seems we have only one way. Cryo and incendiary rounds. And a grenade. And we are on the other flippin' side of this planet. Or at the very least the map. Normally, when I do realize what planet I'm on, I may try and find this spot and leave the Miko there. This time I didn't, because I couldn't remember where it was, and this is the way that you do have to go through the first time that you play. So, we go over, we kill all the pirates, and we catch the guy that caused the Skillian Blitz. Quite a feather in our cap. But it's not exactly easy going, is it? I'm not as off as I seemed. Okay. Well. Get it. Usually they don't bring the Mako over. Okay, then let's change the location. So, well, at the very least, we have the backup of the Mako. If we need it.
Hostile contact.
And of course, if we keep track of things. Oh yes, I did it all the way at the other end of the cutscene. But at least I didn't have to wait until we were on the planet. But we just have to disarm the nuke once again, and then we'll be good.
What the hell?
Shepard, at last.
Have we met?
You don't remember me. No matter. I remember you. I never forget anyone I've fought. My name is Ilanos Haliat. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
Who cares?
You assume I give a damn. That's cute.
The strongest leads. The one who kills the most men. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
Yeah, nice try, genius.
You organized the attack on Elysium. You want me to thank you for my Star of Terra?
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster.
The one who failed.
When it failed. Failed because of you. Your damnable holding action.
Can we negotiate?
It doesn't have to be like this, Haliat.
Empty words from a dead man. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
After we disarm the nuke. Excellent. Nope, nothing there. There she is. Well, at least we're in the Mako now, so we have access to its big guns. The main guy will go back out on foot. Destroy.
I will destroy you!
Excellent. Level up. And we got the bike guy in person. And we leveled up. Always good. So I think medicine gets neural shock. Reduces first aid cooldown. That is good. And Spectre training. Of course, there are a couple of other small things that we can do.
Heading out.
Yep. Sneak down, but now just for this anomaly. Okay. Cover artifact. Okay. Terra insignia. Okay, in Normandy, we're good to go back. Okay, we're done here. Let's go to Yangtze. picked up a Protean data disk. Nothing on Red Chateau. Into. Okay, we can land here. Okay, lots of things to do. Couple of research facilities. Oh, if I'm right, then this is not going to be good. Palladium. Excellent. Let's go to first those research stations. Okay, very empty space. Save. Yes, this is exactly what I was thinking of.
Ready.
I'm on it.
Go, go, go!
Sure.
I've lost shields!
I'm ready.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Commander.
Yeah, that ain't good. I'm sure that they had a med station here somewhere.
Think we're good, Commander?
Yeah, I think so too. Just to get Liara up. Okay, second research base. And this is why Black Ops is never a good idea. Okay, let's see now what trouble we get up to. Okay, we have things running around in there, but there are plenty of things on this side that we should Omni tool potentially for myself. And a better assault rifle. Wait. I thought that no. Liara has the Prodigy tool. Yeah. That tech cooldown is gonna be a lot better. At least she's back in her proper armor, but yeah, no, this is the one she needs.
I wonder what monstrosity Cerberus has been cooking up at the next base.
I think we're done here.
Oh, I don't think you do. Like you say you want to. But I really don't think you do. Quickly check out that anomaly, and then head for the last research center. Actually, take out the turrets from here. Okay, can.
Now it gets fun.
Okay, we got another level up. So that's advanced unity. Okay. Yeah, one. And first aid. There we go. Nothing for these two. Okay, Protean Pyramid.
Redeploying.
Okay. Let's have a look at this Protean Pyramid. Okay, a Protean data disk. Along with some kids' toys and clothes. Well, now to see what other catastrophes Cerberus is coming up with. Okay, actually, yeah. Did I give Ashley a better... No, I didn't. Haven't gotten a better pistol. But, she's here enough that I think that she should have the better assault rifle. Even if she isn't trained to use it. Did Ashley's armor... Lou shields? Yeah, that's what she was on before. Excellent. Oh... This isn't good. Whatever that whole thing is. Come on.
I will destroy you! I will destroy you!
Come on. Can't even get up enough to heal himself. Okay. Okay, that was before this mission. Or this part of the mission. With the creepers, who were plenty creepy. And you shall get a dump.
Cerberus has
either.
been cooking up at the next base.
All clear.
Okay. That's 5 o'clock on the dot. Okay, damage. Yeah, no, I'll stick with what I currently have, and... Okay. Better for Liara. Let's see if we can... Yeah, this is the updated version of that, so that should be much better. And actually... Okay, her shields would drop, but she'd get better damage. And better shields like that.
On your order, Shepard.
So I think that ended up quite well. Excellent. Ooh, Phoenix 6 armor. We're starting to get into the good stuff now. Okay, it's not better for her. Yeah, I don't need the tech cooldown bonus. And neither does Liara. So once again to the anomaly, and then which has the resources on the way. Once again, we have that uranium. And right. We didn't even. Oh, well, anyway. I think that we'll see that pyramid soon enough, anyway. somehow that is more level than the side of the mountain. And yes, advanced unity, first aid. Ashley and Lara don't get any upgrades. When I go in here and save, I bet you I'll get through it first time. Liara, you're kind of in the way.
Engaging target. Ryu!
Can.
Lost shields!
Okay, shield up then. Okay, you can help me. And now we have to solve whatever that thing is.
Stop to me, Commander. We owe Kahoku that much.
Perimeter clear.
Straight we do. Okay, so thankfully it wasn't the creature that did it.
Oh, Goddess. It's Admiral Kahoku.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
Yeah. Used one, gained one. Better combat scanner. And like I said, I saved it in case I died, and then of course I didn't die. Okay, Columbia, Nephilim. We just have this debris to look at, and then we'll go and what's the word? Avenge Admiral Kahoku. successful. So, back in and back to the Normandy. Just finish off here. So Dragir, Beryllium, Patagira, or Patagiri, Astorium, and I think we're done here. So we need to go down here to Columbia. Let's check the rings first. And then we go down to Nephrin. Let's go straight for Cerberus. After we get these resources, because I probably won't find them any other time.
Redeploying.
Whee! Okay, we're good to go. Full of concrete pipes and blocks. Let's save.
Take cover! I will destroy you! I will destroy you!
Hold the line!
Seriously, Ashley?
Take him down! I will destroy you!
Well, that didn't go well. Good thing I saved. I think I should go for it. Assault rifle.
You must die! I will destroy you!
Enemies everywhere! Flush them! Go, go, go!
Well, well, we did better that time. But yeah, I think the pistol is just fine.
Hostile spotted! I will destroy you! I will destroy you!
Okay. Definitely better. Okay, shield up.
I will destroy you!
Yeah, another level up.
I will destroy you!
Okay,
Perimeter secured.
that's all them down. But we have more to go, I see. Okay. We're just checking this out now, just in case they decide that we can't look around afterwards. Yeah, I get it. I'm running out of space, so... Okay. Terminal. Okay, looks like that's not the end of Cerberus, but I don't think we should see them again.
Lead on, Commander.
And okay, we could have just looked around more. Oh well. Well, that's Admiral Kahoku avenged.
Understood.
Excellent. When I get back to the Normandy, I'll check everyone's equipment, update, upgrade, and all that. Yes. That's not where I wanted to go, but we'll get there. Another mummified Solarian. Captain Varsnit. Okay, let's go check everyone's equipment.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Yeah.
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
And you couldn't have done that on your home planet?
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Oh, you tried. What happened?
What happened?
I was betrayed.
Ah, that sucks.
I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Well,
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Well... And you went?
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
He was your father?
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Damn, dude. I can see why.
So long, Rex.
But yeah, I can see why you don't trust easily. And let's look at Tali and see what... No new Quarian armor for her. Yeah, we can give her a better tool. Sniper rifle she can't use. Now give her that. And we'll give her a better shotgun. Give you a better Avenger. You get this assault rifle. You keep your shotgun. I think an Edge 5 will do you good. Yeah, none of these are better than what you have. And actually, let me just have a look at that pistol. Okay, less damage, but an extra shot. That's now with the drop in damage, yeah. We'll give you a better assault rifle. You have your assault rifle, And we have no armor for you. You can have a pistol. Shotguns aren't for you. Kaden. You can have the Banshee. Better pistol, yeah. Okay. That one's a straight upgrade.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything
I'll bet you have.
specific?
Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Disturbing?
Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
What?
You've
Is
seen
this
this
common?
before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
What
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Wait, what? Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
So, what did you do about
the
that?
geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Interviewing?
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Damn. That's sick.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
Brilliant.
Most of the
But
victims would
seriously,
pay them each a small
flipping
percentage of the sales,
creepy.
but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Well, this
I
option.
hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst.
Doubt it.
We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
They just let him go?
You went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. but they wouldn't listen.
I see.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
You can't let the hostages
If you
die.
don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Don't suppose you kept looking for him.
Do you have any idea
afterwards?
what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Give it to me. We'll find this sick
I'll check out the coordinates
person.
when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Alright. Find Dr. Salion. Kepler Verge, Herschel system.
Looking for supplies?
Yeah.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Let's sell through what we have. Okay, tungsten rounds. They're the ones that we should be using. But I think that's plenty. And I can get my pistol. Excellent. That's more like it. Rail extension. And tungsten rounds. I have a feeling that's going to be the way if we're going to want to do it. Excellent.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
What's
Who
her
are
name?
you and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
Yes, but I made no deal with you.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. No secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Okay, next time I need information from the Shadow Broker, the cost will be higher. Okay, let's... Found Samarium. And a Liga 1 medallion. Kepler Verge is where we need to go, which is where we're going to go next. And we'll go to Herschel. Where Dr. Hart is. And then we can go and kill him. The fetal. Okay. Garrus and Liara. That seems good. We will shoot one shot at it.
Heads up!
Okay, I guess not.
We got them all, Shepard.
You sure about that? Okay, that's better.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
Back
We'll
down,
take him in.
Garrus.
Drop him off with the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
We won't let him get him away. We're arresting him.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Salarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Now it gets fun. And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus. But you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Yeah, well, we tried to do this the way it should be done, but he then tried to run away and probably would have tried to kill us. So, yeah. Then we shot him only when he tried to run away. Oh, nice. Yeah, we are out of here. That's one evil doctor down. And let's check the asteroid belt. To Newton we shall go.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Sounds like a
former
cover-up.
Scientists. Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws. It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
That is extremely
That can't
suspicious.
be a coincidence.
There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Okay, Jump Crow.